Mumbai is one of the fastest growing cities in Asia, with a population of over 20 million and counting. For context, that's 10 times the population of Chicago, fit roughly into a city of the same size. This has, as you'd imagine, taken a huge toll on the financial capital's infrastructure. To accommodate this massive population, authorities have been on an unending construction spree in recent years, greenlighting towering skyscrapers, new metro lines, and even its one-of-a-kind underground coastal road at an alarming pace. However, none of these projects match the scale of one of the city's most anticipated projects to date, a brand new $2 billion international airport that, when ready, will transform Mumbai into an international transit hub rivaling Singapore, Dubai, and London. What makes this project so fascinating, and when will it be ready? In this video, I'll give you the lowdown on India's newest architectural marvel. The Navi Mumbai, or New Mumbai, International Airport was conceived in 1997, but has since hit several roadblocks. In fact, some reports suggest that the airport construction has missed more deadlines than any other in the country's history. Since 2014, however, the project has progressed at a more steady pace. That year, the Indian Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, announced that he would personally oversee the project's construction and completion. The groundbreaking ceremony was officially held in 2018, but unfortunately, a few months later, further snags followed as the conglomerate in charge of the project suffered severe financial troubles. Eventually, after another company took over, construction began in 2021. A target was set for December 2024 for the completion of the first phase, and a target of 2032 for the airport to be completely ready and welcome to a staggering 90 million passengers a year. Why did it take so long to take off? Well, the first major issue was a lack of space. Mumbai is essentially an island city, which makes building in any direction quite difficult. Its massive population also effectively ruled out expanding Mumbai's current international terminal, which lies in the heart of a residential district. As authorities discovered over the years, finding such a massive plot of land in the city that would be both easy to access and get relevant approvals would be an uphill battle. Eventually, out of 17 options, the current spot was chosen in Navi Mumbai, or New Mumbai, the plot of land that spans over 1,160 hectares of Mumbai's satellite city. Acquiring this piece of land also didn't come without obstacles either. The first task on hand for authorities was to relocate approximately 3,000 households and 45 temples from the 10 villages in the area. Then, the 8,000 odd laborers even had to level a hill containing millions of cubic meters of rock and divert a river until the plot was officially ready for construction. To make matters worse, the soil on the northern section of the site was swampy marine soil, which increases the risk of flooding in a city that sees a pretty intense monsoon. Authorities had to deal with this by raising the area around this soil. All of this before construction had even begun. It's no wonder then that the City and Industrial Development Corporation for New Mumbai, or CIDCO, had to invest nearly $500 million in the pre-development of the site, a large part of which also went into getting various approvals and compensating locals who had to be relocated. But as it turns out, getting approvals was just the beginning of a long road ahead. The real test for laborers would be meeting some pretty ambitious requirements. You see, this isn't just any other airport. According to the latest estimates, in the next few decades, the Navi Mumbai International Airport is likely to be the third biggest in the world in terms of footfall, welcoming a staggering 90 million passengers a year. For context, the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, which is currently the world's busiest airport, welcomes a little over 100 million passengers a year. Given that a completed Navi Mumbai Airport will be within a 12-hour flight of most international destinations, it's expected to be the next major hub. And as per the blueprint outlined for the Navi Mumbai Airport, it's certainly up to the challenge. Over the next decade, workers will build two 2.29-mile-long runways, 4 passenger terminal buildings, 1 cargo terminal, and a dedicated general aviation terminal, which won't just be the largest in India, with 64 airport stands, but also have its own heliport operation wing. Also in the works is a 6-mile-long automated people movement system that will transport passengers and staff in between terminals. This self-driven train is similar to those seen in airports across Europe, but will be the first of its kind in India. The design of the airport, meanwhile, was handed to Zaha Hadid, a London-based firm that's also designing the Western Sydney International Airport. The airport's passenger terminals are designed to make the shape of a lotus, which is India's national flower. Inside, these structures will have all the amenities of an airport of this stature, including luxury lounges, duty-free stores, and massive food courts. While Mumbai's existing international airport stands out for its peacock-themed interiors and artwork on display, the Navi Mumbai Airport will take this a step further and introduce digital artwork. The designers have also introduced various eco-friendly measures for the new airport, including a higher fee for parking non-electric vehicles. The terminals, which are being constructed over 5 phases, will run completely on solar power, while all airside transportation vehicles will run on electric power. Another highlight of this airport is how easy it will be to reach. In a city that deals with miles-long traffic jams and notoriously packed public transport options, authorities have outlined a multi-nodal connectivity plan for this airport. This includes giving it its own metro station, an interstate train station, as well as a ferry service from the southernmost tip of the city. Also in the works is a bridge of epic proportions that will link Mumbai to its satellite city. This 13.5-mile-long 6-lane trans-harbor link will connect to Mumbai's already extensive coastal road network and is expected to cut down the current 2-hour transit estimate through heavy traffic and small bylanes to a straight 45-minute drive over the sea. While recent reports suggest that it may take almost another decade for the airport and all its various connectivity options to be completely operational, it won't be much longer until the airport opens up to passengers. The first phase is expected to be ready for commercial launch by 2025. By then, construction is expected to be complete on 1 of the 2 runways, 1 passenger terminal, and 42 aircraft stands. This will allow the airport to cater up to 20 million passengers by 2025, which, despite being less than half of its eventual capacity, will already significantly reduce the strain on Mumbai's current international airport. This is especially crucial considering Mumbai's current airport, which was built with a capacity of 50 million passengers a year, and it's already bursting at the seams. As the 25th busiest airport in the world, the old international airport already hosted 52.8 million passengers last year, with several flights having to wait for hours before landing. Next year, when the Navi Mumbai Airport is complete, Mumbai will become the first city in India to have 2 fully functioning international airports, not only making the lives of its residents easier, but also serving as a prominent hub for connecting flights.